Welcome on in, everyone, to another episode of the
Welcome.
Trash Panda Detective Agency.
Welcome.
I'm Pando, and
Welcome.
that gremlin over there is
Kitty.
and
Welcome.
oh, that's what you were saying. I thought you were saying like num num, and I'm like, what?
I could always use num nums. I love, dude. Food is so good. It's like the best thing in the world.
Oh, 100%. Like that's all I'm thinking about right now.
Same. Honestly, same.
We are here. So previously
recess.
on Apollo Justice, the first trial. We're currently at
First
episode
trial, second
3.
episode.
Yeah, third episode. This is our third
Well,
episode.
yeah, we're recapping second episode though. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're not recapping the third episode.
Phoenix
We're
Wright is once
living the
again
third
accused of
episode.
murder, as he does get accused of murder.
Idiot.
And it's been 7 years since the end of Phoenix Wright, and he's a
gambling, gross old man.
And so we thought there was 3 people in the room at the time of the murder, but there might have been a 4th person at the thing that night. So that's the big revelation, and we're going to learn more about that now. So,
and we're on break because the judge was like, "I need a minute."
He's like, "That's a lot." So
that's a lot to take in, and I'm gonna need like a breather. Okay, Take 5. Go do a TikTok dance. Come back around.
Exactly. All right, let's go.
That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. To suddenly claim there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. I must ask, is it the truth? Well, now, I think you would know the answer to that. Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I've no time for mystery. I'd only ask that you leave the defendant to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee outcome. I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff. Justice.
Yes, sir.
The judge has summoned me to his chamber, so carry on without me. Aw, I'm gonna miss him. You did well, Apollo.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright?
You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket? Here, you can take a look at it. That's a picture of my daughter in there. Ow! She's adorable! God damn it, is she a magic nerd?
Understatement of the year. I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter.
Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. Yeah, who's gonna who settled down with him? Oh Lord. Was it Edgeworth?
I mean, Phoenix only has one true love, and we know it's Edgeworth.
Yeah, 100%. They adopted. That's okay. It's still their daughter, 100%.
Yeah. One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you?
What do you think?
Huh?
You know what happened 7 years ago. What I did? It's not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat.
I never. Honest. But it is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years.
Want to know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win. Poker.
Eh?
You see, poker's all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case.
Poker is like trial law?
Figure out what your opponent is thinking, and you win.
Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds.
I think not. Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information.
You're kidding.
That witness, for instance, Miss O'Reilly, she would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice?
No. Come on, who would notice that?
Words, habits, twitches. It's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now pass the secret on to you.
But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals.
No, you can do it.
Huh?
You just don't know it yet.
What's he talking about?
But you will. Soon. Almost forgot. One more thing. About this case. You should know I haven't told the truth to anyone yet.
What? I knew it.
I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there, defending me. I need your power.
My, power? I had no idea my cords of steel were that special.
It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. Nice.
Nice. Shoot. If only we had,
Killed it on timing.
yeah. It's okay. We can just keep on trucking.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're only 6 minutes into this recording, so.
Only. Court will now reconvene. Attention on me. Everyone on me. Eyes on me. You over there, last one. Thank you. Has our witness, Miss Olga O'Reilly, recovered?
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness.
Perhaps we can hear her version of events again.
That's the thing. You see, she's quite fatigued.
You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne, and I'm the old one. Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss O'Reilly take the stand. Very well, the witness will take the stand. Get up there, go on. Don't be a little weenie. Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession. Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you're a poor liar and a poorer loser.
Not.
Oh! Look at her, she's so cute!
Name's Olga O'Reilly. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer. People call me Olga Quick Fingers O'Reilly.
Oh really?
Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian, and my last name sounds like oh, really. There, that's the truth. I hope you're satisfied.
Oh my goodness, she's a liar.
Witness, you will tell the court what you were really up to that night. Fine, I'll talk. We had a plan, see?
Let me remind you that you are currently under oath, okay? Any further fabrications will have serious consequences. My court will not be fooled in.
Fine.
Thank you.
Like I said, I'm a pro. That guy Smith hired me to do what I do best. I was planted at the Borscht Bowl Club several days prior to the night of the game. As a waitress. So you were in cahoots with the victim. Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut. You swapped the cards! Exposed to the cheater and losing on top of it, it would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Indeed. Getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins, truly.
A 7-year legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan.
Oh my gosh, she's fucking crazy.
Oh, really? Oh, really? How droll. But it appears you made quite a mistake.
A mistake?
I agree, the trap was elegant. Yet what happened to planted card?
Hey, that's right. He's lucky, I'll give him that. You'd have had to be to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quick Fingers O'Reilly.
Oh, really? The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick. I'm tired of it.
Cute? Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad. You hear me? Bad.
When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung. Baby got back.
The best laid traps?
Yeah, that is the best laid trap.
Right? That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good, cheating defendant.
A surprising, frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark. I mean, if I'm in the dark, then that means others are in the dark, which means the courtroom is obviously in the dark, and the records are obviously in the dark.
The trap was perfect, I tell you, perfect. If that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up. Look who's talking.
Well, the testimony for what is worth is all yours, Justin.
Are you still here?
Yes, I am here. Oh,
Okay,
no.
sorry. You're good. You cut out a little bit, so I just was making sure that you didn't you didn't drop off there.
You mean my old weird computer didn't die? No, it didn't
Okay.
die. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay. With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors?
I mean, all right, it's pressing time.
Pressing time.
All right, let me save real quick.
Yeah.
Been a minute.
Yeah. We have a nice fresh health bar now.
Yeah, exactly.
This planted card. Which card was it exactly? The trump card. The 5 of hearts.
Let me guess. Mr. Wright was to have switched the 5 with an ace to make a full house. At least that's what you were going to accuse him of doing, thereby ruining his legend.
I slid it into Wright's pocket. When was this? Why, before the match, of course, while he was eating. At the Borscht Bowl Club, we serve borscht and suckers.
Remind me never to go there. I'm writing it down.
Of course, the card was to make its grand debut during the game. Like a good borscht, a good plot must be cooked up early and allowed to thicken.
Okay.
So everything went according to plan. Exactly. The 5th ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went off without a hitch. Once the extra card was found in his pocket, Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud.
There are worse things to be known for, I suppose.
Tell us what happened with the search. The card disappeared. Yeah, my trump card, the 5 of hearts. Gone, without a trace. Poof, Zippo. We searched every nook and cranny. Even inside his cute little hat. But the card was nowhere to be found, is this correct? Never in my long, storied career Never has quick fingers or really been so readily duped.
Oh, really? So what did happen to the 5 of hearts?
Don't look at me. Why don't you ask that cheating, lying, two-faced defendant? So the 5 of hearts is still missing in action. Wait, isn't that a little odd? What's odd? You searched Mr. Wright, thoroughly and found nothing. Which means he didn't cheat, which means he had no reason to strike the victim. But, well...
Oh!
What was that just now? I sensed something.
Something wrong, Mr. Justice. You look pale.
No, nothing, Your Honor. What to do? Should I press her a little harder? Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Miss O'Reilly, you're hiding something. What are you talking about? You, me? Quick fingers, O'Reilly. The defense will refrain from baseless accusations. I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true? Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Wright hit him. With my own eyes, I saw it. What's this weird vibe I'm getting?
That witness, for instance, Miss O'Reilly, she would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice?
Touching her neck, was it?
Come on, Apollo. You got it, buddy.
Whoa, what's going on? The sensation. It's coming into focus. There, that twitch. It's so clear. It's like I could perceive her habit like I couldn't before. Why to perceive? Ms. O'Reilly, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself. Unaware of what? Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand. My neck? So what?
What indeed, Justice? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches her neck. I'm sure of it. A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about?
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something, right? Maybe you have evidence of this memory or something to show us?
Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So what would remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss O'Reilly, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an irreplaceable impression on your neck is this.
The bottle?
I think it's the only thing, right?
Yeah, I was like, there's nothing else that's a weapon?
Yeah.
So...
Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon? But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain? What's he talking about now? It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit. not you.
Oh,
This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits? They're completely irrelevant.
Justice. I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
I'll explain later. Just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her. Miss O'Reilly, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment. Yet I am knowing nothing. We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please. Now, not in Russian.
Bah, fine. He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there. You seem uneasy. You try standing up here. Her eyes are darting all over the place. I must be getting warm. Tell me, after the crime, what was the defendant like? Well, he must have been stunned by the weight of his crime. He sat in a daze at that table until the cops came.
Intriguing. I believe you've gotten all the testimony you're going to get out of this girl. So what do you think about her testimony?
I'll tell you what I think. Her testimony is flawed.
Flawed! Her testimony is flawed.
Is basically bogus. It contradicts the evidence. What's that?
Well, Mr. Payne, you know evidence is part of the... Why am I explaining this to you? Show us the evidence, Mr. Justice. This evidence that you claim contradicts the testimony.
She didn't let him out of her sight until the cops got there. I know there's some evidence that contradicts that. So is the fact that he made the call, right?
From the first floor of the restaurant. Yep.
Yeah. Ms. O'Reilly, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. So, explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely. Eek!
She didn't even pick up the food!
The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant.
Who was it?
Showdown time.
time.
You dirty
You dirty
cheat.
cheat.
Check his pockets now.
It's gone! The card's gone!
You lose.
Ah!
Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right. And he hit me.
You, some master of cheating you are!
Eek! When I came to,
The victim was already dead. Is that it?
that's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure.
Well, where does that leave us?
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit with a bottle, and I'm imagining all of this.
It appears our prosecution is at his wit's end, and frankly, I cannot blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events?
Mr. Gavin? Sir?
I believe that, as a defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss O'Reilly a big fat liar.
What?
3 were in that room in the night of the murder, the defendant, victim, and her. And she has motive.
A motive?
Her plot foiled. The witness got in an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the announcement of that argument was murder.
What? I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me.
What tangled webs we weave and we practice to deceive. So tangled we catch ourselves in the process. Mr. Wright. Such a hasty conclusion. Not like you, Christoph Gavin.
What are you saying?
Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder.
Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used. A 4th person.
Ha! This theory again. Your fourth person doesn't exist.
Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception. The perfect place to catch the real criminal. Oh, the real criminal? Who? And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less.
What?
Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about?
Sorry.
Remember what I said? The 4th person who swapped the cards made one critical error.
He or she wasn't considering the color on the backs of the cards.
Right. But how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there's one person here in our court who thought those cards were blue.
Yeah, I had that impression too. But why?
Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was?
It's not me, I swear.
Who is this 4th person? Put it in the court records so everybody knows.
Why do I always get put on the spot like this?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Who thought the cards used in the final game were blue?
Christoph.
Christoph.
As I expected. Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair.
I was right?
Christoph Gavin, you were the 4th person that night.
But of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards.
How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is white. You can't tell which of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor, or the table.
But look! You can see the colors in this photo.
Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in the game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense, a competition, Your Honor.
A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passion. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, you know its final outcome.
Well, Christoph?
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Gavin, is something the matter?
No, nothing. Excuse me. It was just so sudden. Right, you aren't seriously accusing me, are you?
Oh, Christoph. You know, even I'd never take a joke that far.
This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder?
I assure you, I'm quite sane.
But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim?
I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either.
Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met.
Well, what if they have?
Huh?
There is a possibility after. They may have met that night, before the game even started. What are you suggesting?
Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the
The defense would like to request no such thing.
Mr. Gavin?
Testimonies must relate to case. How could anything happen before a game of poker be related?
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin. Could you re-explain for the court record?
As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss O'Reilly...
Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you, technically. If you put it, it's all technical correct. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony?
Of course.
Yeah.
This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along. And I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court.
To justice, you would betray me, your teacher.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth.
Very well, the defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please.
Appetite before murder.
That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold, and Smith was uncontrollable and left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. Mr. Gavin, you were at the Borscht Bowl Club the night of the murder. I dine with him rather frequently.
And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder?
Quite against my will. I had become involved in murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him.
You were planning this all along, weren't you, Mr. Wright? Just because you want to drag me into your little murder trial.
The only thing I want is the truth. As I did back then. And now.
I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears I was wrong.
Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Justice.
Sir!
He's lying, and you're going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin versus Mr. Wright? This can end well. Why can't I have a normal trial?
There's no normal here, buddy.
No.
Ooh.
You had dinner with Mr. Gavin?
Yeah, he dines with me at the Borscht Bowl Club quite frequently. We were enjoying a usual dinner at our usual spot. As usual.
Usual.
I always eat at the table closest to the piano. I see. Where Mr. Smith was sitting.
So the plates and such on the table were from your dinner?
Indeed. The remnants of my meal with Christoph. We dined for 2 hours. Then Christoph left. After that...
5 minutes? So the two of them could have passed in the restaurant during that time?
That would have been a fateful encounter, to be sure.
Oh, Mr. Wright. What was it you said? Christoph Gavin and Shoddy Smith may have met?
I believe I did say that.
Here I was all nervous about this meeting. And now we hear they just passed in the hall?
That does seem a little weak as a pretense for murder. Oh, it would be, if that were all that really happened.
Come on, Mr. Wright. What are you hiding this time? About this failed trap. This is the same trap that Miss Olga O'Reilly mentioned. The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut.
You swapped the cards?
Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Yes. A harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it.
A quirk?
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card.
The card she planted.
Yes. I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card for the game. Disposed? Where? There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle.
An empty bottle of grape juice? The murder weapon?
Oh my heavens. Yes. I rolled it up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see. A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like a terrific drama. Maybe a K-drama.
A card inside the murder weapon? That's strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look.
Mr. Wright, the poker head of courtroom number 3, approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information.
Should we look in? Yeah, let's look at this.
Yep. Can I, no clues here. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think it
can't see much
throbs
in
when it, yeah, the bottle's completely empty.
We're supposed to look at the label?
I guess it just throbs when there's something to show.
It doesn't work on this.
No. I'm saying like the little thingy like blinks. Like if you don't know if you noticed your finger like lit up and like was blinking when you were like holding over something, but you've already looked at everything now, so it's not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Did you see it do that?
I don't think I did.
Okay, yeah, you might have missed it this time, but next time you'll notice your whole hand will like light up and start like blinking in and out. So
Ah, okay.
but there's nothing in there, so that's totally the contradiction then.
Yeah. Card in the bottle.
Mr. Wright, if I may.
Yes.
I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in here.
No? What? Mr. Wright, surely. Isn't all you have to say for yourself? I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I did put it in that bottle, however.
Huh?
Perhaps a 5th person came and took it out. Oh, and a 6th person could have helped.
Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client.
My apologies, Your Honor.
I won't have you disparaging our investigation either. We looked inside that bottle. There was nothing. So what's going on? Is Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the card just disappear?
In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh,
Push him harder, Justice. Break him. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO.
why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore?
I don't know. I don't know why you would think that. That's crazy.
All right.
Oh, we didn't press on those on that statement.
Yeah, I was like, we haven't done any of these. It cut us back to the front. Yeah.
You made the call to the police from the first floor of the restaurant, correct?
Exactly. Cell phones don't get a signal down in the hideout.
Was anyone else on the first floor at that time?
Not a soul. It was in the middle of the night after all. So there, in the darkened restaurant, I called the cops. After making the call, I returned to the hideout. It didn't seem right to leave the injured waitress alone.
And when you returned, the victim was already...
Dead, yes. I'll admit I was a little startled when I walked in. A little? He was bleeding from his forehead after all.
I guess I'd be startled too if I walked in on a scene like that. Could you explain why you called Mr. Gavin?
I'd obviously gotten involved in a rather sticky affair, and I figured Kristoff's law offices would give me a friend rate for my defense fees.
Glad to hear you intend to pay.
Oh, I'll pay in full, Kristoff. It was I who got you involved, after all.
You may find the price of your defense quite high, my good friend. Quite high.
Is this the truth that Mr. Wright was talking about?
Justice, you know what you have to do. He is lying. Expose him now.
Yes, sir. What's Mr. Wright trying to tell me with this testimony? The truth has to be in there somewhere. Okay. I feel like it might still have to do with the card in the bottle, but if we look at the other pictures, do you think they'll show the card in the bottle? Like the...
That's what I was hoping for, but I can't move anything in here and like point anything out, so...
And what about the colored one? Not that one, the next one.
There's nothing in here, and then this one I tried earlier. But there is a card on the floor that looks to be an ace.
I don't think it's an ace.
No?
Mm-mm.
I think it is. I think it's a spade. That happens to be an ace, and it happens to be on the floor.
I think they would make it way more obvious if it was actually important.
Fair enough. And then these.
See how it's throbbing?
Oh, I see.
Wow, wow.
But I think this is going to be the one of the cards blew back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And those are just pointing out the reds. Okay.
Okay. Disposed of the card in the bottle. This feels like, I mean, that's the only thing that changed in his testimony.
What if we present this? Because the bottle's not sitting next to Phoenix, right? It's by, what's his face? Well, I guess it's been used after this point.
Yeah, because the post-murder.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. Look at the picture of them sitting together. I'm just curious if... Yeah, it says after Kristoff was there. Is there anything weird in here? No, it doesn't look like it, hey?
Not really, yeah.
Okay. Discover the trap during the game and disposed of the card in the bottle. Okay, look at his murder head. Okay, is that
nothing to move here?
No.
Yeah. Tell us everything that we've already seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. Okay, great. Yeah, this doesn't have much to it.
Mm-mm. What about oh, I know what that is. I know what it is.
Oh, you got it?
The final thingy, right, says that he saw the cut on his head, but he's wearing a hat in that picture.
This one.
Yes, and he wouldn't have seen that because his hat was on his head.
Ooh, right.
Mhm.
Good eye.
Yeah. It clicked into place.
Very nice.
Mr. Wright, if I may,
Yes.
take a look at this photograph of the crime scene.
Take a look at this photograph.
Because every time I do, it does make me laugh.
It really does.
See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead.
Good point.
Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it.
Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court? I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put that hat on his head. You put the hat on the dead man's head. He wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police, when I returned to the scene, his head was in view, shining bright, just like in this photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me sad. And I picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head.
Why did you do a thing like that?
All I could say is, I'm sorry. But it's the only thing I touched at the crime scene.
So Miss O really didn't see it. It being the victim's, his head.
I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head.
Here we go again.
Mr. Gavin?
Pardon. It just seemed that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin?
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty, riddled with lie. I'm beginning to see how you come to lose your attorney badge 7 years ago.
Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Christoph. I never knew.
I believe it was you who threw the first stone.
Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never.
Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here. When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well. A reason? That reason? Right here.
Your cell phone?
That night, recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case, I recorded our conversation.
What's this?
Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court. Christoph, I seem to be in a bit of trouble.
What's this? Game not going well?
Something like that.
That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good.
He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him. Hard.
You mean someone cracked the flawless bone china plate? Pate. What? It wasn't you, was it?
Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands, should it come to that.
Bone china plate?
A kind of porcelain. Very smooth and shiny, and not plate, but pate. I believe he's referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead. The court appreciates a defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead, for it is also rather large and shiny.
Wait a second. Something's not right about that phone call. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club?
Most certainly.
Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china pate?
Oh, that's right. Yes. That's when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. And when I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you'd like to explain this to the court. Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head?
So, this is your reason. The reason why you put the victim's hat back on.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
It's come down to this. It has it, Phoenix, right? Order in my court. I will. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear the defense attorney Gavin's testimony?
Well, as the prosecutor, I...
Very well, we'll break for 10 minutes, after which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for a cross-examination. Are we all clear on that? My court by rule. Crystal clear, Your Honor. Very well. This will be the final recess for the day.
Okay.
And that is our time.
Yeah. Okay, I was clicked to hit stop recording. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us.
Like, comment, subscribe. Apologistus 5 ever.
Apologistus 5 ever. Okay,
Bye.
bye.